Alrighty, welcome to Mrs. Hindhorst's Learning Time, boys and girls. I am very excited because today I have found Google Earth and I wanted to show you what I'm going to call our place in space, which is where we live in the grand scheme of the universe. So there are a lot of opportunities in this week 2 remote learning packet for you to talk about where we live like on the planet Earth, where we live in our country, what we know about our country, what we know about the Earth, what we know about our city that we live in, what we know about the state that we live in, all kinds of different information that I haven't really talked about too much yet, but I'd like to talk about here. So to get us started, right now we are looking at the planet Earth. This is the planet that we as human beings live on. There are lots of cool things about the planet Earth. Ooh, look, that's pretty. So this in the background, this is outer space. And a lot of you have probably already read about different things about outer space. But this surrounds our planet Earth, all these stars and other gassy planets and earthy planets. But this is our special planet called Earth. Now, if we zoom in closer to Earth, you will see lots of different colors. All of this blue stuff is water. Earth, our planet Earth, is made up mostly of water. And most of that water is ocean water, that salty business that you go see at the beach. But when you look and you see even closer, the different yellow and green and brown and white areas, those are continents. Those are different stretches of land, different land formations that humans and animals can walk on and live on. Although there are some animals that live in the water, right? The continents are really where humans tend to build their houses and mostly live. So on Earth, there are what are called 7 continents. And continents, like I said, are those stretches of Earth that we as humans live on. There is Africa, that's this continent. There is Europe and Asia, Australia, also called Oceania. There is Antarctica. It's a little sideways. This is South America and North America. And I think I covered all of them. And this general one, I don't know if I said this already, this is Europe over here. Europe and Asia. So the continent that we live on is called North America. And so I will go ahead and type that in. North America, that's the continent that we live on. It's going to kind of zoom for us. North America is rather big, you will see. Not all of this is the country that we live in. This is just the giant land mass that we live on. The place that we live is a country called the United States of America. United States. And so all the areas outlined in red are the United States, and those are just even smaller land pieces that fit together that the humans here live on or live in. Not everyone lives in the United States. Like I said, other people live on different continents. Canada, which is a part of North America, Canada is not part of our country. It's a country of its own. But we've got Alaska, which is a part of the United States. And somewhere, down here we've got a state called Hawaii. It's a little bit far away, but that's okay. But this is our country. And within our country, there's an even smaller puzzle piece. There's a state called Illinois. Now, you'll see how our state is outlined in red. In real life, there aren't like red fences that tell us which state is Illinois and which state is maybe Indiana or which state is Iowa or Missouri. But we just kind of know the borders, the places where one state starts and another one stops. So we live in a state called Illinois, and within the state of Illinois, there are different cities. Lots of different cities. This is southern Illinois, and you can find Paducah. Well, I think Paducah is actually in Kentucky. Carbondale, Springfield, Decatur. Up north is where Chicago is. That is a huge city, and different suburbs like Naperville, Rolling Meadows. The city that we live in is close to Peoria, close to Morton, close to Manitou, close to Canton, lots of different places. It is called, and I bet you might have already seen it, Pekin, Illinois. So all the places outlined in red, this is part of the city that we live in. The city is just that smaller piece of Illinois that we call the city of Pekin. And some of you, most of you live in Pekin. You might spend time other places with family members like East Peoria or Morton or Bloomington, all kinds of different places, but we live in Pekin. Another fun fact that'll add to all these layers, in Illinois there are different counties which are bigger than cities. We live in Tazewell County. So Pekin, and if you want to get even closer, zoom in even more, we could look up Willow Primary School within Pekin and see where we go to school. Some of you might actually see your houses at this point. But isn't that cool? It's just so cool, you know, because we start at Earth and then we live in a smaller part of Earth called North America, and then we move in even further and just live in the United States, and smaller than that we live in Pekin. Well, we live in Illinois, and then even smaller than that we live in Pekin, and then you live in a house probably in Pekin or an apartment in Pekin. So I just really love Google Earth because it helps us see our place in space and helps us see the grand picture of things. So there's our school in contrast to the whole entire Earth. Isn't that just so cool? All right, boys and girls, I hope that helps you a little bit with your project in the Willow Learning Packets, and I will check in with you later.